How you doing, man?
I'm a little hungover.
Me too, man.
I kind of went out last night.
Dude, this video.
As you can tell by the video.
Oh. What happened, man?
I don't know. I was trying to do a little thing. I don't even know what I was trying to accomplish.
It looked pretty cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm watching me hang, and it's like, okay, I'm hanging. I don't even know. Yeah.
Do you remember
what my end goal was?
Do you remember doing it?
Oh yeah, I fully remember doing it. Would do it again. 10 out of 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
No regrets.
Took a pretty hard fall on your back there.
Yeah, it surprisingly didn't really hurt.
You just bounced perfectly.
Yeah, I think it was just I hit a good bounce, you know.
All right. How is this
Dude,
podcast
it's like
gonna be?
timing of it is insane. Like when Dan goes showtime. Immediately I watched that. I woke up like an hour ago, watched that, and I was like, dear Lord.
Get it on the gram. Oh, we got it. You lost your shoe, bro.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh my god.
Shoot.
Showtime! Oh my god. Dude, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Dude, it's such a loud bang. Like
On Twitter, someone replied to your tweet, "Go white boy, go white boy, go." And
Nice,
I think
dude.
it's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know? That
That's
rules.
awesome.
You're like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of being a white man. Have you ever
Dude,
thought about that?
I have thought about that many times. And here's the thing, man. I'm Jackass now. Okay?
You're rebranding.
Move over, Jackass. I'm Jackass.
Yeah.
You know? I'm pivoting to Jackass stuff. I'm gonna hurt my body.
Yeah, man. It's cool. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Dude, falling is so funny. It's like the funniest thing.
I drove a Lime scooter home the other night, and I almost bailed on the thing in front of like a big amount of traffic. And for some reason, it was like, I was checking my phone. All right, which is just.
Dude, I've done that before, and have fell on a Lime scooter.
Yeah. It's not a good call.
You got to ghost ride the
the Lime scooter.
Yeah. Ghost ride the Lime.
What about like merging a Lime scooter onto like 35W? Like
you're doing the hand signals? You're like, I'm going left. I'm merging.
I'm getting in here. I'm merging.
You keep looking behind your shoulder. People are fucking furious at you.
I'm being safe.
Yeah.
I'm not drunk driving.
Yeah. Drunk scootering.
on the highway.
I'm drootering.
But it was weird. It was like I hit the throttle with my thumb when one of my feet wasn't on it. And so it like popped up. Yeah, dude.
Barely a throttle.
I
The
popped
throttle that
clutch.
goes 7
I
miles.
popped the clutch on it. And
Does this Lime scooter, is it stick or?
Yeah. I know.
Is there a stick that I need to operate on this thing?
It would be awesome if they made stick shift Lime scooters.
Stick shift.
Coming up from
You got a clutch pedal.
Yeah, dude.
They're so hard to ride.
Yeah, I learned how to drive stick for Limes,
Took me forever
dude.
to learn.
For bird scooters. Dude, it's weird because like Minneapolis has like 5 different scooter companies. There's the Lyft scooters, the Lime scooters, the birds.
They're really only like an option. They're only viable, 4 months out of the year?
Yeah.
That's why it's so stupid that they're like, let's make Minneapolis a bikeable city. It's like, well, okay, that's great for insane people that are fine with riding a bicycle when it's negative 80 degrees outside. But
I'll be honest, those people piss me
Minneapolis
off.
is like the one.
Piss me off too.
I'm fucking. That's a Ryan call take. I'm mad when I see people.
No, we should just have public transit.
Well,
we shouldn't fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not like even being elitist about it. I'm not even being
I'm
elitist.
pissed at the bikers, dude. I'm pissed off at the fucking bikers.
No, Ryan's getting pissed off. He's thinking about trains and he's getting mad.
Yeah, dude, because
He's thinking about a lack of trains.
that's the one thing other bodegas and trains that I took from New York where I was like, why is this not everywhere? Why did this not catch on?
You're 100%
Yeah,
right.
it's because like New York was like a predominantly like European. It's been like a foreign city for its entire existence. Like since like people, the rest of people in the United States like did not consider New York like a part of America.
The rest of the United States saw what Texas was doing, and they were like, "What if we did that?" We chose, between Texas and New York, and we chose Texas.
We made our decision.
But it's all European, so they're like, of course we'll do trains.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what we do.
Brother, you're saying European. Well,
don't say it. Don't you fucking dare.
I saw
my good man, I'm a peon.
I saw a homeless guy last night just walking down the sidewalk doing the genius laugh, just going. I was like, this man knows. This man knows.
You
what's
think
up.
I have a home, but I do not.
He just realized.
Joke's on you.
He just realized that he can finally get a gun. He can't. He's laughing at the irony that he can buy a gun but not an abortion for his wife.
The delicious irony. The delicious irony.
The sweet.
What do you mean I
irony.
can't force my
the
wife?
The sweet irony of the homeless guy.
What do you mean I can't force my wife to get an abortion now? No, I have a gun. I can make her do it.
To do anything.
Yeah, I can make her do anything except get an abortion.
Yeah,
It's my constitutional right to threaten my wife with a gun.
This just in: guns have more rights than women.
Guns have more rights than abortions.
I just thought of that.
Dude.
How many comedians have you seen say that so far?
7
0.
easily.
Yeah.
7, easily 7 or maybe 10.
Yeah, man.
Conservatively, 10 comedians.
Well,
7.
It's a pretty genius thing to say. So
I was gonna say 7, but it's all just been me hearing myself say it.
You're
on
just
stage.
I hosted a
muttering
mic. I hosted a mic last night all the way on the Upper East Side, and I was like, I've never been to that open mic before, but they asked me to host, and I was like, all right. And I was like, all right, guys, I don't know how, I've never been here before. I don't know how the hosts usually do things, but when I'm hosting, this is a queer, communist, safe space open mic, okay? So I don't know how you guys do it on the Upper East Side, but in Bushwick, we do gay comedy. So if you have a ukulele and you want to sing a song about a weird date, yes, okay? If you have a long speech about trauma, yes, okay?
It's not supposed to be funny, okay?
And then every comedian that went like a little edgier, I'm like, all right, give it up for this racist guy. This is not what I'm trying to cultivate here on the Upper East Side.
It's funny.
Between every comedian, I was like, that's not allowed. You can't say that sort of thing. That sort of filth.
The upper
at my open mic.
The Upper East Side is kind of Swankville, isn't it? It's nice up there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is
That's
really
where,
nice.
That's where Jerry lives in the Seinfeld program, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's up there.
Bro, you're living on the Upper East Side. I'm living on the Upper Beast Side. You know what I'm saying? I've been lifting weights.
I know exactly.
And eating only creatine.
Ryan is getting huge, bro.
I've been only eating creatine.
Are you on protein powder and shit?
No.
Ryan, are you on the carnivore diet? You should be.
No, dude.
God, you would.
Dude,
get
you should do
jacked.
keto, Ryan.
Yeah. No, I'm good with where my body's at, man.
Do you guys know
it doesn't look freakish, but it looks pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
Nice. I think you look great too, man.
I look like a strong monkey, which is what you should want. You got a little bit of a gut, but you're like, that thing could maybe tear you apart.
You're kind of the Rogan of this podcast.
No.
Absolutely. Yeah, you are.
I think Grant's
Rogan,
the Rogan.
dude.
What?
Yeah, Grant's the Rogan.
No,
is
Grant's
that?
not Rogan.
From viewpoints.
Grant's Jamie.
No.
Me and Grant are Jamie. You're Rogan.
For
Don't
sure.
feed into my ego to try to make me say that.
Dude,
I'm Joe Rogan.
I don't have the discipline to be Rogan, bro.
Say you're Joe Rogan.
I lack discipline, Ryan. You have discipline. Man.
I'm
sorry. I'm so hungover. I was gonna say I look into the mirror.
Every mirror.
You were gonna say I look in the mirror, and you said every mirror.
You know, every mirror has a story.
But I look at myself in the mirror and I say, for words of affirmation, I go, "You're Joe Rogan. You're Joe Rogan today. You got this."
Pull that up, JB.
They're gonna try and say you're not Joe Rogan, but you are Joe Rogan. You can fucking do this today, man.
When I went viral, a black guy on Twitter called me Ho Rogan. When I tried to promote my podcast on a viral tweet.
People were so mean about the podcast.
Somebody DM'd me and
oh
said, Ho Rogan, and I was like, honestly, pretty good. I responded, and I will say this: if I go viral and you message me and it's a message request, I responded to every single message request.
How many were there?
I don't know, 20 or 30. A lot of them were pretty angry, but I talked most of them down.
But so
Oh, that's good, man.
I think there.
Can you?
Well, I think the
Sorry.
responses were so angry to that tweet because it was such a negative tweet when you think about it.
They can go suck my fucking cock. It's a funny joke. It's a funny joke.
No,
and
I think they were trying to do the bit.
I know.
is what-
But you don't get to do the bit with the comedian.
No, you don't.
get to
No.
laugh and enjoy it.
and you get to listen
Unless you
to
have,
their podcast.
Unless you genuinely have something funny to say. Then, or you have a funny
You-
meme. I'll accept
You heard the rules. Now obey the rules. Obey Ryan's
Or if
rules.
you wanna
do
do-
not deviate from the
Do
rules.
not deviate from the rules.
I tried to be smart about that viral tweet by kind of
Try to be strategic.
well, in the thread, I was like, I can't wait for people to earnestly have discourse
Yeah.
about, to try to make sure that people didn't have discourse. Mm-hmm. And I think it worked,
Yeah.
but that's a one-shot thing. You can't do that on every tweet.
Yeah, that
So
was
the
a
next
unique,
one
that was a unique tweet.
The next one that
get
goes
one
viral,
shot.
Your whole thread went viral, which is
stupid.
Yeah, if you're listening because of Ryan's tweet, fuck
you.
you,
Yeah,
pussy
you're so
bitch.
fucking dumb.
Fuck you.
You're a fucking idiot.
Pussy.
I do think one person gave us a 5-star, one person gave us a 1-star because we are up 2 podcast reviews and we're at a 4.8 instead of a 4.9.
Hey, man.
So whoever did the 1-star,
man.
suck my white star spangled dick.
Suck my tiny white baby
suck
penis.
my little pecker.
Suck my little penis that I've dyed red, white, and goo. I call it red, white,
white,
and
and
goo.
goo.
Yeah. Album
Nice.
name.
Fucking
Grant, what'd you get up
haters.
to last night?
Fucking haters.
It's the We Cool podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Look at
I
me.
went,
Look at this.
dude. Tommy's pissed, man. I hosted for Sean Patton. Great night. Sean
Nice.
Patton fucking destroyed. And then went over to Acme, hung out a little bit over there, and then Joey and I went. Joey Hamburger, friend of pod, went out and had a couple drinky poos. That's why I'm late.
Oh, yeah.
I'll apologize to you guys. I woke up at 1:30 today. The podcast was scheduled for 1.
Yep.
I was
Yeah.
like, dang, dude. Like,
Dude,
I really did.
Grant needs his 14 hours,
I
man.
did it. I did it up today. I was
know-
like, I woke up at 11 and I was like, no way. No way I'm going to sleep
Past
3.5 more hours.
You did it.
You guys didn't even call me or anything. I just got some
I
texts.
texted you, yeah.
some real low key texts, which I appreciate. I do.
I was gonna quit if you were 10
Honestly,
more
yeah.
minutes late. I was gonna quit.
Part of me was like, well, maybe we won't have to do the podcast today.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
wish we didn't have to do this
I
because
know.
I
Me
kind of
too,
want to go
man.
surfing.
I know. Me too. I
But
didn't
hey,
want to
man,
do this either.
when you get
I'm behind
48
surf schedule. The judge court ordered us to keep doing this podcast, so
Judge Bing
because of
does
the crimes
gavel.
we committed.
Well, that's what's weird is like I'm kind of hungover, but I didn't go like brazy last night. It wasn't this fucking wild Grant's night out. That's why I didn't I didn't find the need. But I did get home at like we closed down the bar. I got home. Kelly's cat sitting for her parents, so when the cat's away, the mice must play.
When
you know?
the cat's away, the mice must play. Dana's out of town too,
Dude,
so
see,
I'm
this
like,
is why
yes.
we're going berserker mode, Tommy. This is
Yeah,
why.
and I just like got home at like 3 a.m. and just made a mess in the kitchen and cleaned it
dude, I
up,
started
and I'm just like,
drinking
fuck
fucking
yeah,
vodka
I'm
sodas.
fucking bad.
At 3 a.m, I sat
I'm
on the
leaving
deck
the-
until 5 a.m. alone for no reason. Just
Oh, that's fun, dude.
yeah, it was nice. Well, I was with my cats. Does that,
Yeah,
that
I like
counts
doing
as,
that shit.
counts as
Drunk.
more alone, doesn't it?
It's really funny coming home drunk to your cats where you're just like, come on, man.
yeah, you're talking to them.
Y'all my kids.
let me hold you.
like
And they're
accidentally
dude,
almost hurting them
yeah.
3 or 4 times.
like, let me show you that I love you. I don't do this enough.
Yeah,
'Cause you
I
piss me
busted out
off
the
a
guitar.
lot. You piss me off a lot, so mostly I'm yelling at you.
Dude,
but
we're
let
gonna be
me
epic dads, bro.
let me grab you. Come here.
Dude, I was
Stop fighting.
Hey, I'm gonna put you in the litter box. I want you to go. I think you should go. Hey, I know I'm
was,
always telling you to get down from there. I'm gonna put you up there.
Yeah, dude. Go wild right now.
I'm gonna let you get up on the coat rack. Come on, get on Daddy's coat rack.
You like have a glass of water and then like, come on, you take a sip from my cup. Come on, we're the same. We're the same guy. We're hanging out.
Hungover in the morning.
Tony did spill an entire fucking bowl of water, like 30 minutes
Dude,
before. He's out of control. He's
on notice.
I'm gonna get him on Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil's just gonna be like, okay, the cat. He's a cat. That's what he's gonna do. Okay?
Yeah, but then Tony's gonna be like. He's going to be like, catch me outside. How about that? And then he's going to go viral.
Yeah, he's going to say, cats me outside.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
That was a good one, dude.
What'd you do last night, Tomcat?
Did the open mic, got hammered afterwards.
Yeah.
Because the bar's giving me, like, free drinks.
Oh.
You know?
Glorious.
So that's why I did that. I was like, wait, free drinks and host a mic? Also, I wrote a good new joke yesterday, so I'm like real. You know when you got a new bit, like, and like first time I did it, I'm like, oh, it's there,
And it worked
then
in
you're
the
like,
host
all
set?
right, yeah, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to like take this baby out for a spin, you know. So it's been fun going to open mics this week, but yeah, just get hammered at the bar because it's like free drinks, and then. But I was getting so many, I was like, let me give you guys a card so I can at least like tip you guys.
Gotta
like,
do
really
that.
well.
You know what you do? You go, would you mind charging me for the cheapest thing on the menu? And then I'll tip you. I'll tip you pretty good.
I was like, wait.
then
I was
you
like, just charge me for this last round.
Then you tip 32
and then-
cents.
Round
You
up.
round up
classic
to the
32
nearest
cents.
dollar. And you go,
That's right.
You go, hey, baby doll, don't spend that all in one place unless it's my asshole.
I'll see you, and then I'll see you next time. Make good eye contact.
Yeah. So then I just get pretty tuned up with Dan Carney and some other comics.
Nice.
And then go home drunk, make food, and play my guitar, and then get mad at my guitar because I can't play any of the things because I'm
you're
wasted.
Yeah.
Because I'm hammered, and I'm like, duh, fuck, I can't play these fucking songs.
What were you
And
sipping
then,
on last
yeah.
night? What was the drink of choice?
Huh?
What was the drink of choice last night?
I was doing beers and whiskeys. I was doing beers and shots,
That's the classic
high life,
Tommy. Jameson.
shots all night. Yeah,
Why is High Life so popular in New York City?
I have no fucking.
I don't think it's a
I
good
was
beer.
drinking High
I'm gonna
Life
be
last
honest.
night too. Yeah, it's not
I think
that good.
Miller Lite far superior to High Life.
Yeah.
High Life
I
is
would
too
agree
heavy
with you. Yeah,
It's
I
too
don't know
heavy
why.
for a
They're
light
just like
beer.
cheap.
Yeah, that's-
but other beers are cheap
I've been
too.
going Bud. I've been going Bud lately
yeah, Bud
too.
Heavy. That's good.
Yeah.
Dude, my when I was in college, me and my roommate, I like overdrank Miller High Life. I didn't drink it for like a decade after this because every
I
weekend
did the same thing.
Me and my roommate, we shared a room in college, and was our weekend. It would be a case of Miller High Life and a handle of a 175 of Windsor Canadian Club.
Yeah, I've done Windsor.
Yeah, and we would.
That's such a bad whiskey.
It's nice because it's like sweet. You know,
It's
you
the
can drink it.
Kharkov of whiskey.
Yeah,
little
it's
bit better
It's like a
than that.
grain alcohol.
Yeah, it
that's
doesn't
just
have
like,
it doesn't have much bite to it though, so you can really fucking pound it. And
It's got some big woof to it.
we would
though.
drink like through almost finish the case the first night, and then rely on the whiskey heavily the second night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like have like maybe 3 or 4 each of the High Lifes the next night, and then just and that was every weekend. For
College
3
is
years.
It's such a funny time for drinking because you're kind of learning how. I remember in college, me and my roommate, we got a 175 of tequila. It was like cheap tequila. And then we got margarita mix. And then we brought it all home. And then we realized we didn't have any ice. So then we just drank like warm margaritas. And we drank the whole 175 in one night.
And you think
then-
it's just like a 1-to-1.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, you
It's
just
fine.
pour both
This is
in.
the-
That's fine.
Why would they make them so they weren't
Yeah.
proportional? You know?
So then
Yeah.
we did that, and then we were like, well, now we've got to go to a party. And we were like, I think we were freshmen. So it was like, when you're a freshman in college, for the most part, unless you know upperclassmen, you're just kind of walking around and you're like, oh, it looks like a party's going on there. And then you go in, and then most of the time you get thrown out. Sometimes they're like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. We finally find one. We probably were thrown out like 2 or 3.
That's just insane.
It's such an insane
like
thing to
imagine
do.
doing that as you're an adult at that point.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
walking
You
the
can get
streets.
shot. Like you can legally. In some states, they would be like, "No, yeah, they came in. They shouldn't have come in."
Yeah.
Full house party. The homeowner just pulls out a fucking clock and
he's like,
shoots you in the door.
It's like, I don't want you in
Castle
here.
doctrine, baby.
I'm standing my ground. This is my property.
He's at the beer pong table.
He's like, I'm doing this because my wife can't get an abortion. I'm shooting
Why
you.
do you always go here?
Because my gun has more
Why
rights.
do you always go to this?
My gun has more rights than an abortion.
No, he's
right
saying
now.
a smart guy thing.
Yeah, dude.
He's saying a
I'm
smart
actually
guy.
doing.
Now
I'm
I'm
doing
snapping.
satire right now, Tommy.
Okay, sorry.
So then we already. I remember we got kicked out of one
You're
party.
doing sad tires.
Yeah.
Sad.
Those tires are looking pretty sad, pal.
What are
So
you, sad tires?
sad tires. It sounds like something Joe
I'm
Biden.
Joe Biden.
They're trying to do sad tires now. When I was a boy, people that used to be so big. But now you look around, nobody's as big as they used to be when I was a kid.
Big old Oldsmobiles, big.
Here's
fucking
really quick.
tires,
I
man.
figured out how to do like how to tap into a Joe Biden impression, and you don't even have to do like a good voice or anything. You just have to act like in the Matrix when they like they just wake up and become conscious in those tubes. That's kind of what a Joe Biden impression is. It's like you've been a non-sentient person and you just become awake and you're like fuck, and you're just president of the United States.
That's funny. Okay,
That's basically
I
the-
woke up this morning. Was in one of those.
Yeah,
tubes.
yeah. Every single time Joe Biden talks, it's like he just got shot with conscious sentient thoughts. And he's like, I'm president. Oh, shit.
Okay, hold on.
Let me get my bearings.
He's like, hold on. Okay, so Mom, Joe, it's like he's like Jason Bourne. You know what I mean? He like
who's the president?
he like doesn't
I am.
He's like Jason
like
died.
doesn't remember who he is. He's like, how did I get here? Who put on these shoes? Fucking now I'm cameras are on. Now I'm giving a speech. You know.
He's like Jason died.
Yeah,
But
I heard it the first time. It was
well,
good.
I wanted to say it one more time.
Tommy had to hear it.
Okay, so I've already been kicked out of one party that we had waltzed into because I had a backpack full of weed, and this was like 2011, where like if you had weed on you, like someone might be mad about it, And I just remember
this is like cocaine.
Yeah, we're like at this.
Weed and cocaine's the same.
We're like at this house party, and someone's like, I just remember this chick being like, it smells like weed. Someone's got weed, and then like the guy who like owned the house was like, who has fucking weed, dude? You can't just bring that here. And I was like, yeah, we gotta go. 'Cause he looked like he was gonna try to like kick somebody's ass. He's like super drunk. So then we go to another party. They're cool with it, and so I start rolling up a spliff, and I'm like
Hold on. We haven't.
Yeah.
We're
okay.
I gotta say I hate this sound effect.
So bad. We haven't used it in a very long time.
So I'm like super drunk, and then I'm like just in this guy's living room, just rolling up a spliff for myself. I'm not intending to share it with anybody. So I roll it up, and then like I go to the bathroom because I'm like, well, I don't want to share this. I'm smoking in the bathroom, pass out halfway through smoking it, and then I'm just.
This is after drinking half a handle.
Yeah. Now I'm just like.
And you're like not big, man.
No, it's way too much for me. Like I probably had
Like,
alcohol poisoning.
Ryan?
Yeah, like you weighed like.
So then smoke,
you were way
smoke like
skinnier back then.
half the spliff. Now I'm like getting the spins really bad. I'm in this bathroom and I'd lock the door, and I just like start throwing up like all over the place. And, this guy, like I remember like intermittently waking up and then going back to sleep and then throwing up and then going back to sleep. But like the whole time,
locked
like
in the bathroom.
yeah, people were like, dude, hey, hello, are you okay? Like. Other people need to use the bathroom, and just like, yeah, not dealing with this shit. And then I think like, I don't know, like later in the night, I like woke up enough to be like, well, I got to get out of this bathroom. So I opened the door, immediately just like faint or like fall out. I fell over, basically like passed out in between the living room and the bathroom. Like my legs were
Was
in
the
the
party
bathroom.
still going? Or was
And
fuck.
I'm sure people were pissed, dude. I woke up at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and like everybody was asleep, and I was like, looked at the bathroom, and there's just like puke everywhere, and I was like, yeah, I gotta go. Like, I'm not sticking around.
You can apologize for that.
Yeah, I'm sorry to the person who I did
Someone
that to.
had to clean that up.
Maybe.
Maybe not. Maybe it just stayed there forever. Who knows?
But yeah, I am sorry. That was a shitty move. But it was. I will say, if that happened to me today, probably wouldn't do a single thing differently. I'm getting out.
That's right, man. It's called learning and growing.
If I don't know you, dude, yeah, I don't. I'm sorry.
That's your problem, bitch. That's what
might be because your problem now.
That reminded me one time. So last summer, when the restaurant was cool, me and my coworkers, we'd all just like go out and like, it's like when bars just started opening back up in like New York. So it was like super fun to go out. And, we're at the bar, having a good time, partying. And, like one of the cooks, Dakota, he just like disappears, like, oh, I guess Dakota went home. And then, we show up the next day at work and he's like, yeah, man, I just I went to the bathroom, passed out in the bathroom, woke up in the bathroom this morning. They locked down the bar with me in the bathroom, and he just came to his shift. He just slept in the bathroom
epic.
And just like woke up. He's like woke up at like 8 a.m. and just like came to his 10 o'clock shift and just like stayed in the neighborhood.
That's a classic New York night right there. That dude is a fucking legend, bro.
He just slept 4 hours in the bath or whatever.
If that happened to me, I would move away. Like I would not be showing up for that shift.
I was like, Jesus Christ.
I'd move back home.
Or I would at least lie about it. I wouldn't be bragging about it to my guy. Like, dude,
you can't tell people.
You'll never guess what I did last night. Slept in the bathroom.
He's like, I do not feel good.
You can't tell people
I
about
had
that behavior.
Similar night in college. I'm sorry. What
I just said you can't tell people about that behavior unless it's on a podcast with your boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, sir. Dude, I had a similar night. Me and my buddy Elijah, we downed a whole handle. Like I've never drank that much, in like probably like an hour.
Much. It's way too
much.
Like,
it's way too much. And we were making gin and tonics, and we drank probably like,
12 gin and tonics.
I mean, we drank. There was a little bit of the handle. We drank, and we were like, and we stopped because there was probably only like, a fifth left of the handle, and we were like, wait, is this we're like blackout drunk. We're like, wait, we didn't drink all this. Like, this is a liter. Like, there's no way. And then we like looked at, we were like 175. Jesus Christ. And then Elijah telling me that like he's like I think we gotta like call it. We gotta go home. And he said like he was walking to his dorm and immediately like just fell in the hallway. Like immediately, because like it like all hit him, and he immediately just like collapsed and like barely got to his room. But just like that's just insane drinking behavior.
That's very similar to that Henry story that he told last time he was on the podcast.
Shout out to Henry.
Yeah, go listen to the Ballad of Hank Fugit. Is that
the ballad?
Hey, shout out Henry. Love you, buddy.
Shout out Henry.
I was
Henry.
Such...
Fuck you, dude.
Henry. Suck my dick.
No, guys, come on.
No, I'm just kidding. We believe in Henry supremacy in this house.
We do.
In this house, we believe in Henry supremacy.
Henry is, I'll say it, he's the man, and I'm not afraid to say that.
Wait, can we stop recording for a sec?
Yes.
All right. Dude, Henry stinks. All right, now let's record it.
I hope he never listens to this fucking episode.
No, yeah, he's great. Yeah, he's great.
No, cool guy.
I'm gonna get a message about this today. like
yeah, he's
on
good.
Thursdays and be like, Ryan, why did you say fuck you?
What the hell, dude?
He's gonna be like, you guys really got me. You guys really got my ass.
I was so bad at drinking for so long that like there's a whole group of my friends who like whenever we kind of scratch the surface on stories like this, they just have like dozens of stories to tell about me where I would like fucking throw up in my friend's bed or like something. And it was years, dude, because I would I don't know what was wrong. I was truly just a binge drinker. Like I would.
You're a little gremlin,
I would
dude.
slurp down so much vodka.
You would go in goblin
and never
mode.
pace myself. It would just be like, just vodka out of a water bottle, and then an hour later,
let's go.
I was good at it though. I would never throw up.
Bed.
I never like pissed myself. Never pissed the bed. Like rarely threw up. I've never not pissed in the toilet. A lot of guys like wake up and they just like they're like in a blackout and they just like piss in the room. They think like the bathroom's there. Yeah. I've like seen and had friends who've done that. I've never done that stuff. So
woke up in the middle of the night one time and got up on his knees in his bed and just pissed on his girlfriend at the time in the bed. Yeah, bro.
I've
Shout
never.
out to what's up, man? I know you're listening to this too.
Shout out to and his racist baby that he has.
That
He's a racist toddler now, Tom.
His racist toddler
Yeah.
he's raising.
is that the same kid that got me in trouble for putting his shoes on the wrong way?
Yeah.
Asshole kid. Kid's an asshole. It's really cute, but he's an asshole.
Yeah.
He had
And he voted for Trump.
Yeah.
he had the boot on the wrong way, and then he couldn't get it on. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I can help you out. And then I got his boots on. It's hard to tell with little kids too, because the boots aren't there's not a lot of features to them. You
Yeah.
know? And then an hour later, everybody was like, who put his boots on wrong? And I was like, yeah, I don't know,
Well,
that's
they're
fucked
not they don't look like different shoes.
No, they don't.
They look like the
It
same
looks
because they're
like
not
either could
curved
go-
or
Yeah,
defined.
Yeah, they're like Patrick Star feet, you know.
They're
Yeah.
yeah. They're
Dude,
the
I've been
gender
bringing up
neutral
comedians.
bathrooms of shoes. What?
I hosted a show Friday and I brought like 3 comics. I was like, y'all seen SpongeBob? Y'all seen the show SpongeBob? Well, this comedian does the voice of Patrick on SpongeBob. I brought everyone up as doing the it was a bit one person in the audience liked, and then I really enjoyed.
Oh my
It's
god.
y'all fuck with
dude.
SpongeBob, man. Yeah, man.
All right. Should we do a little listener apology?
Yeah, out of curiosity,
into
did we
it.
get anyone from Twitter?
I don't know.
I don't think we did. They'd have to listen to a whole episode.
And we actually didn't. Wait. No, it was. Yeah. It was funny because it was the Dan Wicks episode that was out when your tweet was going viral. So everybody thinks Dan Wicks is the host of this podcast.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Couldn't pick somebody with a more annoying voice to have
Yeah.
a more annoying laugh.
Yeah, where the audio was especially.
So yeah, that's he's not. Okay. I'm trying to find one of these guys. Can you vamp a little bit? I'm trying to find a damn. listener.
Another college tidbit is I would buy we would get a few guys pooling their money, and we would get 2 5-gallon boxes of Franzia wine, white wine, and we would keep it in my dorm, and I would just keep it unlocked, and different guys would just be coming in and just filling up a cup of wine, and then it was basically the watering hole.
That's
you know what I
awesome.
mean?
Dude.
It was just the bar.
My freshman year of college, I stayed over Christmas break for some reason,
Oh.
and I was smoking a lot of weed, skipping
Smoking on that
class
shit
just
that
to
made your dad gay.
just to not. I don't know, man. I would smoke weed and then not go to class, right? And then it's
Nice.
it's Christmas break, and I'm in the dorms, and it's just me and all of the foreign exchange students, basically, or the people who don't have families here. And I would get up at night, and then I would play video games, and then I would smoke. I would roll up a spliff, and then I would go walk it. I would walk across this little footbridge in Eau Claire, and smoke the whole spliff to myself, and then just go back to my dorm room and just be fucking zoinked out of my mind. And one
Nice.
night, I'm walking, and I get up. I think I maybe saw the cop before, but I see a cop, and I'm on the 10th floor, and I'm just looking down, and because I think I pitched the roach in a garbage can too, and I see cop car pull up, and he's looking in the trash can. He's got his flashlight out, and I can just see all this from my window, and I'm
Doing some real detective work.
yeah, I was dude, I'm gonna be in so much. I can't there's no one else to blame.
You're I'm going to jail.
There's no one else to blame. I can't be no, it was one of the South Korean kids that has no
That's
way
here
of
on a
getting
full
weed.
ride.
Yeah.
No, that's not weed. That's a Chinese cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember freaking out about that. And then my dorm room
Yeah.
just reeked like fucking weed. That was the big challenge of living
Also,
in the
they
dorms.
were really strict about not smoking weed.
It was scary.
People got because I went to Winona for a couple semesters, and people got kicked out of dorms.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
one or they fucked up twice. I almost got kicked out of the dorms for drinking, and then I had to do community. I had to be the janitor in the dorms,
That sucks.
to not get kicked out. of the dorms, like I had to do like 10 hours of
Janitor.
community service. So I would like go to class, and then I would just like mop the floors.
Yeah.
And people would be like, "Does that guy like go here?" And it was very embarrassing to like be like every day. Like I would just be mopping and cleaning the dorms.
Shameful.
You know?
It's such a weird time. I met this guy named Romeo in my dorms. There's a black guy named Romeo. Fucking
That's cool.
Epic.
That's the only way they make them.
He had
There's
bars.
no more white guys named Romeo.
No.
No.
Not after
We're
not
we're
after
done
the
with
book.
that.
No.
Not after the book.
That's the only way they make them.
That's the there's no white Romeos anymore.
He had bars too. He freestyled, and he was the janitor, and it was like one of these situations, you know, like it's weird. College is weird because it's like the first day of school vibes, you know. You're like a little kid again because you're meeting all these new people and shit, and like remaking friends.
And you're kind of reinventing yourself a little bit.
Yeah, and
Like I remember I tried to go by Tom.
That's not
Wow.
going to work
Why?
for you. Yeah.
Yeah, and people were like, Tommy, though, right? And I was like, yeah, all right. You know, I think I was trying to be like more of a man or something.
College where it was
everybody just knew. They're like, no.
Yeah, I was like,
no.
Tommy's a kid's name. But then I looked, I'm such like a...
Tommy showing up in blackface. He's like, no, my name's Tom and I'm black now.
Hi, Tom, black guy. Pleasure to meet you.
Totally black guy. Always been black.
The name's Black Tom.
Hi, pleasure to meet you. Black guy named Tom here. Hello, how are you doing? Yep, just having a good time being black today. Just another day.
Just like every other day.
I'll tell you this, I'm not
Another day of being black.
I'm not an uncle, but I am somebody's nephew. They're calling you nephew Tom. All right.
Okay.
I put my pants on my black ass, one like everyone else. One black leg.
One black leg.
One black. Okay, it's time, man.
I put my pants on like everybody at a time. Like everybody else. One leg at a time and not all the way up, you know?
Oh my god.
That was popular at the time. If you think I'm being racist,
You're gay. I used to sag my little pants. Did you?
Yeah, of course.
Oh God, I can't believe we did that.
I don't think I ever sagged.
Shut up.
I swear to God.
Yeah, you
What?
did. Dude, I've seen pictures of you when you're like 14. You were dressed in like oversized G-Unit t-shirt. You definitely sagged your
A
pants.
Nietzsche shirt.
Bro, it was
Yeah.
not G Unit. It was more of like
You were
a.
wearing
I was more of like.
FUBU.
It was rolling papers.
No,
It was
no.
Wiz Khalifa's
No, it was-
rolling papers shirt.
No, it was like a Wiz. Yeah, it was more like Wiz Khalifa. Like if anything, I was wearing skinny jeans.
Yeah.
It was like more of like a
You didn't
Crooks
sag
and
the skinnies?
Castles. No, I didn't sag with my skinnies.
Damn.
We truly are.
It
from
was.
a different
I'm not
generation.
saying I was not like a fuck boy. I was for sure a fuck boy, but I was wearing like an Obey hoodie or like with like a Supreme camp hat. You know, I was like an Odd Future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a Odd Future Wolfgang Kill Them All.
Yeah,
2011, like
golf
right
wang.
when it dropped,
Yeah.
like 2011, 2012.
You loved Goblin.
Loved Goblin.
was
Listen to
good.
Goblin
Listening to Yonkers
every
on
day.
repeat.
Yeah.
Just like
Every
damn,
day.
dude,
That
is so
I
fucked
need
up.
to watch this music video again. He eats a cockroach.
He eats a cockroach.
Dude,
Tommy's like
I
8
watched
years
that.
old.
I did watch. I was like 13 years old watching him eat the cockroach, and I'm like, this is the hardest shit I've ever seen. In my
I
life.
remember ripping bongs and my friend showing me that and just being like, oh my God.
Be like, I can't believe he did it. I can't believe he threw up and ate the cockroach.
But what I was going to say is I wasn't going to say anything. The Romeo guy, I remember he was a janitor in the dorm, and he was one of those friends that I made where you go, oh, this guy's fucking insane. I can't be friends with this person. You know what I mean? But you hung out with them a couple times enough so that it's like, hey, man, we should fucking kick it again, you know? And I remember he was the janitor, and I had a single dorm. And he would... there was one time he was just knocking on the door of my dorm, and it had a peephole in it, which is weird. But I was just watching him, and I was like pretending like I wasn't there. That happened to me twice in that dorm, dude. I got pinned in there because you have no excuse. It's a single dorm, and if somebody's come back to your dorm, this girl that I hooked up with did it too to me one time. I just pretended I wasn't in there. Her name was Rain. I was having a real exploratory year there.
Let me ask you this.
I
What?
had a few characters that were very a few characters in my life that, thinking back now, I'm like, oh, that person was.
Yeah.
Well, wait, real
Weird.
quick.
I'll apologize for ghosting those people in real life. Real quick, one last detail about Rain. She came to my dorm room one time, like looking for a hookup, little booty call, and I was dipping, I was chewing for some reason. Like
I know. I went through a dip phase
addicted
too.
to nicotine at this time, and she wanted to make out with me with the dip in.
Ew.
Yeah. And she
Really?
did. Yeah.
That's beautiful,
I
man.
didn't-
Kids experimenting.
That's one of those things that like is just came back to me, like by
Interesting.
waking up.
What about Romeo made you be like, oh, this dude's insane. I can't hang out with him.
Yeah, did he have a moment where you're like, ooh, it's weird?
It was like
Did your grandfather have a talk with you, Grant?
No, it was like he had no filter. It was like he it was just too much of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't hang, he couldn't chill. It was like I knew everything about him immediately, and there was no. I don't know. You gotta hide shit from people, man. You gotta hide shit. You gotta slowly let it leak out. And
It was too much
you
at
can't
once.
just.
yeah, exactly. And it's just like
My new coworker is like that. She's like just spills everything, and she's just like, asks very personal questions, and I'm like, we just met. Let's first off just get along, and we're actually busy right now, so let's not talk. Let's actually do our jobs.
I'm starting to realize you're an open book, and what I want you to do is close that fucking book.
I want you to close that
close the
book.
close it a little bit.
Close
you know?
the book.
I want you to close that book.
Let's go to the
I
table of
hate reading.
contents.
Exactly.
And then actually let's close the book, and I'm gonna turn the book around. I'm gonna read a little bit about the author.
Exactly.
Basic
Exactly.
things.
Get a sense of how long this book is. Feel the heft of it in your hands.
the girth of the book.
Exactly.
Ryan, well said.
Yeah, I'm a poetic retard.
Oh, hold on. I gotta take this. I gotta take this call real quick, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Who is this?
Hello.
What is he doing? He's taking
taking a call.
calls? What? Is he serious right now?
I think so.
Are you there right now?
This is unbelievable. This is
I'm not
unprecedented.
But can you just?
Well, what's up, man?
Nothing, man. Fucking Grant
What's-
just sabotaging this podcast single-handedly today.
I mean, that's not allowed.
No. This is
You better apologize to this.
Oh.
Apologize for this.
By the way, you know what tidbit
What's up?
stands for?
No.
Titties bitch. Titty bitch.
Titties, bitch.
Yeah. A little titty bitch for you.
Yeah. Dude, I found out titties in Hebrew. Fuck. My Jewish friend told me last night.
You
It's
gotta
like, it's straight
remember
up like,
this.
huh?
You got to remember
No.
this.
It's like Zaz. It's like Zaza.
Zaza.
And it's like that meme when it's like when you outside and smell that Zaza.
Dude.
It's close to Zaza or something like that.
Today is fucked up.
Who is that?
I'm
What's
over,
going on,
I'm
man?
over today.
Was that Kelly?
No. It's, we're
Who's
gonna
that?
get somebody to clean our apartment, and
What?
that was them calling. I don't know.
What are you in the fucking 1%?
No,
here?
we're not. That's how dirty our apartment is. We need to pay somebody to fucking clean it.
I'm in the gun percent, which has more
Yeah,
rights
speak
than
on
a
that.
woman's abortion.
Dude.
No, sorry about that.
That is
Sorry
so
about
smart of you to say.
that. Should we get into this?
Ryan, well said.
I'll also,
Thank you.
I want to say, Romeo one time said something very poetic and funny. He was freestyling because me and my friends were very into music at the time, and my friend made beats, and he said, one of my friends was really fucking turned off of Four Loko, and he was like, Four Loko will give you the strength of 10 men. I always loved that phrasing,
That's right.
man. And it's
Strength of 10 men.
and it's true. That was back.
That
when
should have been their
It was
branding.
high octane.
Yeah.
You know that was when it was still the energy drink booze.
That was when it was still made with plutonium. Before the
Yeah,
liberal
I
elites
tried
came
out
in.
Four Loko a couple times. That stuff's really disgusting, man. I
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
didn't like it. Like I tried it in college, and I was like, I was a good drinker, still am pretty good, and it made me sick. Made me really sick, and I almost threw
I
up.
remember. I never drank one, but I really remember the smell. It's like a visceral
smelled like
smell.
puke.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
It smelled
Yeah.
exactly like puke. All right, that's
Super
whatever.
pukey.
That's disgusting.
All right,
let's get into this apology.
all right,
This
let's
is a
do it,
podcast
let's do
where we read listener apologies,
So this is
demand apologies, apologize for things.
This is kind of Sorry, I got fuck, man. My
You're all good.
allergies. This is
I got Zyrtec. I told you I
I
had Zyrtec.
know. I came in and asked Ryan for Advil,
Zyrtec, dude.
and he's like, "No, but I do have Zyrtec. Should have taken it."
Yeah.
Okay. This apology kind of pertains to the years that we were getting at. This one's to me. Hello, boys. Thank you for continuing to put out this podcast. You're welcome.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
It's like if
Thank
Beavis
you.
and Butthead were real.
That's
What do you
very
think they
nice.
mean by that? Oh, or laughs?
That's a good
fucking
question.
idiots.
I don't know. I don't think anybody knows.
Anyway, this one is for Grant. This is a sort of if-then demand of an apology. If the conditions don't apply, then I rescind my demand. Along Hennepin Avenue near Como neighborhood, in the foggy recess of my memory, I swear there was once a sultry and delicate depiction of a jug of milk, along with the word milk.
Hold on. This person is a beautiful writer.
I know, yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah,
writer.
This is incredible prose.
Please-
Who wrote this? Cormac McCarthy?
Yeah.
That would be so awesome if he listened.
There's no chance. Literally,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a less likely person in the
Yeah.
world.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Cormac McCarthy just listening to
He
We Cool.
loves this podcast.
Yeah.
Is he?
We Cool Podcast, the only podcast that Cormac McCarthy listens to.
She's calling me again, dude.
Dude,
Let me see if I wonder if it's on here.
this is unbelievable.
sorry.
You better let her be on the podcast.
Hello?
And I already looked at. It's not too big, but we are charged more just on the first time because they do more job.
Okay. You're not gonna clean it right now, are you?
No,
Okay. How much are you gonna charge?
for the first time they charge only $130.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll let you know, and then we'll schedule that.
Sure.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Don't laugh.
What are you paying? $130 for this?
I don't know, man. I don't.
That's a lot. That's
I
like a
know,
good
dude.
amount of money.
I don't. This is
What's
this is
going
not.
on?
This is
Are
not
you-
my. I'm
Grant,
not running
I'm-
this
I'm
operation.
gonna be honest.
Did you sell
I'm
your?
gonna be
You sell your
honest, Grant.
Dogecoin? What's happening?
It feels racist what you're doing.
I feel
feels
racist,
racist.
man. This doesn't sit white with me. I'm gonna be honest.
Nice.
Okay. What Grant's doing sounds about white. Okay.
This is unbelievable. Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay. Can we just reset after that? I'm sorry.
I don't know if we can.
I don't know.
I don't know if we're good anymore, dude.
Dude, I don't like what you're doing, man.
Okay.
I don't like who you've become.
You know, Grant almost was like 130. It should be less than that. You're not even.
I also don't like it when you stepped away to make that phone call. You're like, well, how about you just get under the fridge and do a little sweeping? You know, I didn't like how you were.
Yeah, I didn't like
you
how
know.
you were riding a horse and holding a whip while
Yeah,
you were
I didn't like.
talking to
I
her
didn't
on
like
the phone.
any-
You guys
Anything.
might not have liked that, but do you know who's gonna fucking love it? Cormac McCarthy. that's
Cormac does like that stuff. Thank you for listening.
Shout out.
The
Cormac.
C-Mac baby. I call him the C-Mac baby.
And he
Yeah,
loves
reading a
it.
little bit of the C-Mac over here,
For some
baby.
reason, he's like into all the riffs and
Dude,
stuff.
I think he solves complex math equations at the University of Texas for fun. Like that's what he does.
Is he Irish?
Yeah.
Yes, Cormac McCarthy. That's
Oh, sorry, dude. Sorry, bro.
Dude, don't disrespect my man's
don't
heritage.
fucking disrespect my culture, man.
Okay, all right. Let's get back into
Okay.
this. Sorry about that. Okay. As it was revealed on episode 105, Grant used to partake in the graffiti arts and said his tag name was Milk. That is true. My tag was Milk. This had me thinking, could it be
After Harvey Milk.
The milkman.
After
I
your
saw
favorite
that movie, and I was
after
like,
your favorite guy, Harvey Milk.
my favorite Sean Penn performance. This had me
Dude, Sean Penn has had some performances that are just out of fucking pocket.
dude, Carlito's Way.
Also, he plays the mentally handicapped guy.
They should have an Academy Award for most brazy performance.
Yeah.
When Tropic Thunder's like, you never go retard, they're talking about Sean
Yeah,
Penn.
that's I Am Sam.
Yeah, I Am Sam.
And
Yeah.
he plays a Jew lawyer in Carlito's Way, and it is so fucking offensive. Have you guys seen it? It's
No.
like he's got an
No.
afro and a fake nose.
Oh my
And
god.
Al Pacino's playing a Puerto Rican guy. It's
Also,
fucking insane.
Can we
dude.
be honest? We didn't need to put a fake nose on Sean Penn.
Yeah, he's got a schnoz. He's got a schnoz.
Oh my God, this is off the rails,
Your
guys.
Honor.
I'm not saying
Object, Your Honor.
I'm defending Jewish people.
Dude, this podcast is getting a little too random for my.
Yeah,
for
this is
my-
too random sauce.
Can we just can we dial back the cool beans for 1 second? And
You
get through
can't
this?
you can't stop me from being epic.
Let's dial back the amaze balls. I'm sorry, I feel a little off the rails myself. I'm a little foggy.
I've never felt
so
more
I
on the
apologize.
rails. I can sense that you two are feeling weaker while I'm at my most powerful. I woke up at 7 a.m. today.
You were shadow boxing till like 1 p.m.
I've done 400 push-ups today.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, so there's jug of milk.
So yeah, I used to do graffiti, which is just incredibly fucking cringe. But it's true. You know, it's part of my past. Okay. This had me thinking, could it be I saw your Grant the Great's tinkle on the big brown fence protecting my sacred Como neighborhood from the industrial rummage to the north? Or is this simply the case of an unlikely coincidence where two wahoos happen to have the same idea for a tag name? Damn.
So wait, is it written on the jug of milk?
Yeah, and I did not. That wasn't like I didn't do drawings or anything. So it's possible that I went by and just like wrote milk in the pre-made jug, but I don't think this was me. If it was you, Grant, please apologize for putting the brakes on your graffiti habit because the milk always gave me an easy chuckle. If it wasn't you, just move on to the next letter or something. Oops. I don't care. You guys are the bosses here, and no apology is necessary. Thank you.
This is when we say write in an apology, this is what we're talking about.
This is kind of one of the best in terms of being written and not trying to be funny.
Well written, straightforward, to the point.
Also, a couple chuckle-worthy
cool.
parts in there.
Yeah.
But they're not over the top with it. They're not trying to... Yeah. Good for this person.
Well, good for this person. Grant should apologize for just doing graffiti
Totally,
again. Grant, would you ever
totally.
bring it back?
No. Dude, everybody who does graffiti is like a heroin addict. It's not a great like subculture to be a part of. I'll be honest. It's very criminal, heavy, violent, weird. I don't know why I did it. Honestly, I don't know why that was a part of my life.
Yeah, your eyes just got dark. You went black thinking about the
There was a
graffiti
storm
days.
happening
Sorry to bring
behind
up
your
war.
eyes.
Dude,
I didn't know you were traumatized.
did you guys
by
know
this,
about
man.
like there? It truly is. It's a very dark. It is. It's a bad thing to be a part of.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's because it's.
Yeah,
it's,
I thought it was just art.
No, it's pretty criminal. I got caught doing it by some cops one time, and it fucking sucked, man. Like I got busted and had to pay like $1,000 in damages.
Yeah,
and shit.
property
Like,
damage is
Yeah,
huge because in America, property is more important than human
yeah,
rights.
just about the only thing that has more rights than property is
So,
guns.
why don't you think
know what
about
I'm
that,
saying?
And
Ryan?
definitely not abortions.
Yeah. God.
I'm going to keep swinging.
Yeah, man.
Doesn't
Keep
matter
going
if it
for
goes
This is a
past the
political
bat.
podcast.
No, it's truly it's just a negative. All it can bring is negativity into your lifestyle.
What about Banksy?
Banksy's probably a piece of shit. I'll say it, man. I'll say
You talking about Michelle Obama like that?
Yeah,
That's what I think
Michelle
Banksy
Obama's
is.
Banksy. That's
What
no,
if
she's secretly Banksy.
What if Michelle
That'd be
Obama
so
was
tight.
Banksy?
Huh?
What if Michelle Obama was Banksy though? Like it came out and it was like verified and they could link it.
Yeah.
That would be so sick.
What would you
honestly.
do?
What if George Bush was Banksy? Like that's what
W.
you know,
Bush. That's
'cause
why he's been painting.
Yeah. Would you would if you for free would you hang up a Bush painting in your house?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
I
funny
think so.
bit. It's a
I think-
funny
And it would be
bit.
like a shitty picture, and you'd be like, oh, an interesting painting. You'd be like, yeah, fucking George Bush
Yeah.
painted that shit. Actually,
George W. Bush painted that. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
that
like
picture of that dog right
$40.
there. Yeah.
The guy who started
Crazy.
the Second Iraq War actually painted that. Yeah. Pretty cool. Man,
Yeah.
why'd we let him get away with that shit? George
Dude, I'm not
W.
letting him
Bush.
get away. I'm still.
You're holding him accountable?
I'm hunting him down.
I'm holding him accountable. What'd you say?
I'm hunting him down.
I'm actively trying to kill. Will I get flagged? If
Yes,
I say
you
that?
will get in a lot of trouble. Yeah, don't say that.
I don't.
You
I'm
need
not.
to clarify that you were joking.
I'm joking.
Don't watch the YouTube.
Don't watch the YouTube.
Okay, let's hold on. That just made me think of. We got a funny comment on. It's so weird realizing how much the algorithm really picks up what we're saying, because sometimes our YouTube videos will like get crazy. When we talked about Amber Heard, that one got like a ton.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Somebody get mad about that?
Oh, probably. But here,
Dude, and we did not say anything remotely correct about that.
okay. So if
Like, we didn't say anything good or
yeah.
correct. Just everything that came out of our mouths is
But if you'll,
just wrong and filth.
if
This
you'll
is a
remember,
wrong podcast.
if you'll remember,
The things we say on here is bad.
we spoke about MK Ultra and the Havana syndrome at length a couple weeks ago.
MGK Ultra,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. So this was a comment we got. The profile joint electromagnetic spectrum operations. A bill needs to be introduced that outlaws bioelectromagnetics, extremely low frequencies, and physiological operations against civilians by the Department of Defense as well as the intelligence community. It is the Department of Defense electronic warfare programs. I can explain neural manipulation through extremely low frequencies and bioelectromagnetics of certain regions of the brain. These are recorded with bolometers, and these recordings use machine learning to differentiate between brain signals and specific effects. We got a full-on
We should comment
expert.
back and be like, this ain't the sleigh you think it is.
We should ask him if he wants to come on the podcast.
This ain't the sleigh you think it is, Queen. Like,
Dude, this isn't.
no, that sound. I agree. I'll sign off on that bill. I don't want. I don't want bad vibes in my brain.
This isn't Santa's sleigh you're looking at.
Queen.
No, dude, I do think Havana syndrome is real, though. I'm pretty sure it is, because a lot of people have said they have it.
Is that all it takes for you?
I mean,
we would be gaslighting them to say that they don't.
if it's not someone who has like a political agenda, yeah. Like, it's the same with like abduction, like UFO abductions. It's like, why would anyone lie about that? Because it would just ruin their, like, yeah, you're gonna get some insane people, but if you're having thousands and thousands of people say something happened to them, it's probably happening. Something's probably happening. At least they for sure think it is. You know, most people don't
like
lie.
I believe
at
you.
that
Like, they're
level.
not. Like, they truly think it's true.
But the problem is
Like, they're not.
But
They're not
Kamala
lying.
Harris said she
that's weird.
experienced it. Like, that's fucking weird.
There's no way she would lie. There's no way she would lie about it. No, that's what a lot of the people who are getting it are like professional liars.
Yeah.
It's like CIA people and stuff. Like, it's literally their job to be spies.
Yeah.
I'm putting on my fucking skeptic hat, dude.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know, but
Why is the hat squeaky?
yeah, why is it squeaky?
Because it's too small for me, man.
But
Because my
hats
your
don't
large
squeak.
brain,
Big genius brain.
my large brain.
Hats don't squeak though. Is it made of rubber? Is it a balloon that you're putting on your head?
Okay, I didn't want to admit this, but it's tinfoil. It's a tinfoil hat.
Tinfoil skeptic.
Yeah.
The rare tinfoil skeptic.
Yeah, I don't. Fuck it. I'll apologize for doing the graffiti though. That was a bad era of my life. I don't.
It sounds like it.
Nah, it
Did
wasn't
this,
bad.
did
I
this
wasn't
guy
like
who wrote in that comment listen to the entire podcast? Because what he said was like well thought out. He sounds intelligent. He sounds like he reads a lot about this. So it's just funny imagining him.
Oh, the
Listen
Havana
to
syndrome.
listen to us go like, I got gay Havana syndrome. Oh no!
He could also-
like,
this
what-
could be-
Moonbeams turned me gay.
He could be
Yeah,
just
like-
copying this on like anything that has Havana syndrome. Like if he searches Havana syndrome,
Yeah.
and a video comes up, maybe you can check his comment history.
How do you like scrape YouTube like that?
Just probably Google or like type in
Gurgle,
Havana
gurgle.
syndrome.
It's probably gurgle.
You got to
I just gurgled it.
I gotta delete my gurgle history, man.
Well, sorry for lying about Havana syndrome to the survivors out there. Also, sorry for doing graffiti. It wasn't a bad era of my life. Just it's just not. It's not the person I'm trying to be, bro.
Whoa, that's cool, man.
Ryan's doing a little magic trick.
Dude, how are you doing that right now?
Magic. A simple little.
That was awesome.
Simple little trick of the hand.
It's sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Not sleight of waist, though. I'll tell you that. I need to start doing some damn sit-ups.
I'll tell you that, man. Oh, I have something to apologize for.
Okay, let's wrap up on this.
I'm hosting a show in Williamsburg, and the producers of the show, like, they like host sometimes, but like if they don't want to, like, because they have like the same audience come in, so they'll have like a guest host or whatever. And they come up to me and they're just like, hey, Hakeem, this guy Hakeem Green. They're like, so apologies to Hakeem Green, funny comedian. He had a great set. They're like, hey, Hakeem's next. And I'm like, oh, who's that? I don't know this guy. I've never met him, you know? So I'm like, all right, you guys ready for your next comic? Give it up for Hakeem Green.
Oh.
I say Hakeem. And
God.
let me tell, and he's like, he gets on stage and kind of makes fun of me. He's like, it's Hakeem, and like, gives me a little light roasting. And then I'm audibly in the back. I just go, fuck, shit. And it is so much worse messing up a black guy's name than a white guy's name. Because I could just be like, hey, your next comedian's Tim or Tom or Pete, George. I don't know. Who gives a fuck?
Shit?
It's just who gives a shit? And the guy would be like, I don't give a fuck. Who cares? You mess up a black guy's name, you're like, fuck, dude. Oh, I suck.
I think I'm a
so
bad person.
Yeah, I'm racist.
Yeah, like, oh, sorry, I'm gonna go kill myself.
Yeah.
I just
It turns out I'm racist.
Yeah. Oh my God. Turns out, yeah, I've been, this huge plot twist, racist the whole time.
I had no idea. I always viewed myself as a progressive, but
Yeah. So, anyways, I made fun of myself and got the audience back and called myself a piece of shit. But
You recovered.
what is it?
did you call yourself racist?
Yeah, I was like, oh man, it turns out I'm racist. That sucks. I thought I was cool. Like, and then I kind of got him back. But and Hakeem, he didn't care. Everyone understands, But
It's just the optics.
yeah, does the white guilt seep in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The white guilt just, and it's like, it's so harmless and innocuous, and it's like just a whatever mistake. But boy, does the white guilt come, and you're like, oh my God.
That white guilt is like a rotten fruit. Like a fruit that I forget the poem, but
You gotta get out ahead of it, though. It's not like you can be like you can't play it cool the way that you can play it cool when you're messing up anybody else's name.
Yeah, you gotta
anybody
admit to
else's
being
name,
a
you
piece
just don't
of
give a
shit.
shit. Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta admit to being a piece of
Or
shit.
you can call them a piece of shit for having a stupid name.
You can't do that.
No, if it's another white guy, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a fucking dumb name, dude.
Yeah. White guys have no feelings. It's and it's true. We like.
Yeah.
We got all the rights.
I brought up at the
who
mic.
doesn't?
I brought up this white guy named Tariq from I brought up a white guy named Tariq from Britain.
A white guy?
And I went, a white guy, and I went, Tariq? And I went, Tariq? I was on stage, and he's like, yeah. And he's like, yo, mate. And I'm like, what? You're a white guy named Tariq from Britain? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, not like that.
Don't like that one bit,
Not
buddy.
like that. And then I said on stage, yeah, I think we should build a wall in the Atlantic Ocean so that planes crash into it, so these goddamn Brits can't get. And I was like, I'm just kidding, man.
That's how little
but that was
feelings
hilarious.
white guys have, is that they can have a black name, still roast them for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like,
I'm just
what
like,
the hell?
Dude, yeah, I'm like literally roasting this guy. I'm like, white guy from Britain, Tariq?
No.
Really?
No.
Come on. Get up here, you crazy son of a bitch. And come
What are you,
come
a
do some
character
comedy.
I invented?
Yeah, I was like, is this a... Yeah, exactly.
I've been thinking about becoming a guns rights activist. Because
You are
in a lot of
big
ways,
on the guns.
in a lot of ways, guns have more rights than people in our country. But I don't
dude.
think that's enough.
Speak on
I don't
that.
think they have enough rights.
Speak on that.
Real
Is that
quick,
the
if I can
episode?
just be earnest.
Speak on that, brother.
If I can just be earnest, I do support women's rights. I even support women's wrongs. Even when they're wrong, I support them. Even when they clearly did not wash the fucking dishes, and I've washed them the last 8 times.
You're an ally.
I will still wash the dishes.
You're an ally, brother.
Even though they said that they washed them, and I know they fucking didn't.
I will wash those. I will put the dishes in the dishwasher.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna go to the beach.
Dude,
Yeah.
suck my
I'm sorry for waking up late, guys.
little dick.
I'm gonna go swim in the ocean.
Okay.
I love fucking New York City, man. This city rocks.
I'm gonna go swim in the East River.
I'm gonna eat an ice
All right,
cream
guys.
sandwich.
See ya. Thank you for listening.
Yep.
Bye. I love you.
Bye.
Suck my dick.
Bye, Tommy.
Suck my.
Sucking on a big old dick.